Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Sam. Welcome back to another video. I hope all of you are doing great. Apple is planning to release not only new iPads, but new iMacs this week. According to our boy Mark Gurman of Bloomberg over on Twitter, Apple is likely going to be releasing these products sometime this week ahead of the event on the 25th. If you guys are excited for this news, drop a like down below. It seriously helps me out as always. And subscribe so you stay up to date on all of this good Apple news. Let's go ahead and get started with the first tweet. So over on Twitter, Mark Gurman said this tonight at about 7 p.m. If Apple was to be planning, say, new iPad and iMac announcements for this week, it would make a real statement about how much it wants to focus its March 25th event on its news and video services. So at first reading this, it sounds like, like if Apple wanted to make a statement, they would do this. No, what this tweet is actually saying is that Apple has been widely reported to not be releasing or talking about any hardware products in any capacity at their special event that they have confirmed for March 25th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time at their headquarters in Cupertino. This is saying that Apple wants to take all the attention off of products from that event, like they've been rumored to be doing, and release them actually ahead of the event. So basically between the 16th of March and the 24th of March, any day ahead of Apple's March event now, they will be releasing some new products. I'm guessing probably on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday of next week, but they could also announce them on one day and then release them a little bit later on the week on Friday, likely March 22nd, if they would go that route. Obviously things can change, but if you take this into account with what we've been hearing, it perfectly lines up to a T. At the event, no new hardware is going to be planned. Apple will not talk about any new hardware in any capacity. The event on the 25th will be entirely, absolutely about Apple's new TV and movie and news subscription services. Now Mark hints that the week before the event, Apple's going to be releasing those products we've been waiting on, new iPads and new iMacs. Before today, I was guessing that Apple would release new products after the event via press releases, but if what everybody's saying is true, that Apple doesn't want to talk about any hardware on the 25th, then releasing new products the week before in sort of a soft launch through press releases wouldn't be the craziest thing we've ever heard. And now we have a source backing that up, Mark Gurman. Now, putting the cherry on top of this mountain of evidence that this tweet actually has something behind it, that it's not just a joke, it's not just something to get our hopes up, is that while asked a question about the iMac, here's what Mark had to say. Chris Ball over on Twitter, just a random user, said, "Are we going to see a new iMac design?" And rather than dancing around it and still like continuing on with the same tense or personality that the last tweet has, he just says negative. We will not be seeing a new iMac design, but hinting before, this new iMac is actually coming sometime this week ahead of the event. So let me hear your thoughts on this down below. Are you looking forward to an iMac and an iPad sooner rather than later? But where are those AirPods at, though? I'm a little worried that this tweet did not mention AirPods or the AirPower wireless charging mat. Just because, we've been waiting on those for some time now. It's been a couple minutes since AirPods 2 has been rumored. I think I started talking about AirPods 2 back in like October and November of 2018, and it's 5 months later now. We still don't have them. Fingers crossed that they're coming, but now that's sort of a toss-up. Per usual, some interesting news that I wanted to share with you. Of course, I didn't reach out to Mark and talk to him myself. Maybe he's screwing around. Maybe he had a little bit too much to drink and he's just trying to get our hopes up, or maybe this is some hard evidence that new products are coming next week. It's going to be one of those three, for sure, right? That is the latest news that I have to share with all of you. As always, if you found it useful, if you learned something new, drop a like down below and hit subscribe so you stay up to date on what Apple's been up to. I've been Sam. Hope all of you are doing swell, and I will talk to you in my next video. Please don't make me look like an idiot and have this be a joke, Mark, please. This is my career on the line. All right.